Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, there was one rule in my house that I never broke, and that was taking drinks into the living room. Because my mom knew that if I took something into the living room, I'd spill it on the carpet. Now, every once in a while, I'd sneak a glass in there, but my mom would always catch me and say, "Get that drink back in the kitchen." Now, I remember one time when we had got new carpet, and my mom warned me not to take a drink on it. But I did it anyway. And I'm sitting there playing video games. Yes, they had those when I was a kid. And I got really excited, and I knocked the drink over. Now, what do you think I did? What would you probably do when something like that happens? What is your first reaction? Well, you probably get scared, and then you run and hide. And then, when you get asked about it, you probably try to tell some sort of lie to get you out of trouble. I probably blamed my dog. Basically, you get scared, and for a minute or two, or sometimes longer, you just don't think straight. But eventually, it comes back to haunt you, because in case you haven't noticed, your parents are pretty smart, and you end up in trouble anyway. Well, the same kind of thing happened to David. Today, we're talking about a time in David's life when things weren't going so great. King Saul was basically trying to kill David all the time, and other people were turning against him too. And so David gets scared, and he starts running. Then he goes to these priests, and they try to help him. But instead of telling the priests the truth, he got scared and lied about what was going on. He was afraid they'd tell King Saul where he was, and Saul would come and kill him. David ran and lied. Sound familiar? And because he ran and lied, instead of trusting in God, a whole lot of folks ended up getting killed. See, there was this guy named Doeg that saw David talk to the priest. When Saul found out from Doeg that David had been talking to the priest, he had Doeg kill everything and everyone in that village. I'm talking about an entire village. See, David had always trusted God, but when something bad happened, instead of continuing to trust God, he ran, hid, and lied. And because of that, David had forgotten how God had been with him his entire life. An entire village is destroyed. David forgot to trust God. Anybody got a towel or maybe a wet back? My mom's going to be kind of mad when she sees all this grape juice on the carpet.